Hello, welcome to Angry, Annoyed, and Amused podcast. Sharing with Mike. So next to me is Uncle Phil.
Nice to be here.
Over there's Johnny.
Yo.
Across the table is the other Mike.
Hello.
Today we're gonna have. I guess we'll just talk about like movies we like, movies we dislike. This comes up. I'll start it just because I just recently watched Indiana Jones: Temple of Doom, and it's my favorite Indiana Jones. It's not the best. I think the best is Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I love Temple of Doom.
I've never seen it.
But it's much. It's people don't like
Raiders
it.
of the Lost Ark is the first one.
First one, yeah.
Classic.
Yes, Raiders of the Lost Ark is the first one. Temple of Doom's the second one. The third
And
one's the
after
Last
that,
Crusade.
I fall off.
After
that.
3, I don't even know how many more they made. I think I
think
saw
up to
Crystal
5.
Skull and
Wait,
it
there's
was
more than 2?
terrible.
They made one like a year or two ago.
They made an actual trilogy,
Well,
which was Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is like that's like the first one was the big one. Then Temple of Doom, which was like random, I guess based on something, but and then the Last Crusade, which is the what's it called? Jesus' Cup. I'm blanking. Holy Grail.
The Holy
Holy
Grail.
Grail.
It's like the search for the Holy Grail, which is also I think 3 is pretty good. But then they made like way later. I don't know how many more they made.
There's 5 in total.
Okay, so then the 4th one must have been Crystal Skull because Shia LaBeouf was in it, but it was years
That's the
ago.
4th one.
And then I guess they just recently. made one?
2023, they made the last one.
Wow, 2023.
Wow.
Oh,
3 years
how
older.
old
The
is he?
Dial of Destiny.
Is he
is
still?
who?
Is
Never
it
saw
still?
It's still him, yeah.
What's his name?
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford.
Yeah. He's in
Wow.
he's in a TV show
Oh
now
my God.
on
On
Apple
Solo.
TV.
Han Solo.
He was
Another
on
good
Solo?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, classic. Loved it. Temple
Never
of
seen
Doom.
it.
What was Temple of Doom?
Kalima. When they go, they're in the like. I can't remember where they are, where he is.
I've never seen one of these.
But he goes to Wait, that Temple of Doom is with what's his name? Short Round.
The little Asian
short
kid.
round.
Yeah.
I don't think
Come
I like
on.
that one as much as I like the Last Crusade.
Last Crusade's the Holy Grail.
So
That one's
I
pretty
think
good.
1 and 3. The other ones I could do without.
I like
if
The
I'm being
Mummy.
honest.
Like the movie.
Yeah.
Isn't that Brendan something?
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good.
That was good.
Not really though.
I was a big fan of the main actress in it.
Who's that?
What's that English girl's name? I'm drawing a blank. She got a very unique name. Look it up.
She probably don't know your name either.
No, she does.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up. This is what
Rachel
I'm gonna
Weisz?
do. You guys
Rachel
keep-
Weisz.
Never
Weisz.
heard of her.
Oh, I know who that is.
Rachel Weisz.
You guys can
What's up?
keep talking about random movies.
But then
I'm
there
gonna
was
look up. I'm gonna have to
Let's
look
talk
up.
about the concept of sequels.
yes.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not big on sequels. I tell you this all the time.
So I could definitely agree with that. Like even with it depends on if you like the character. If you like the character and you want to watch the character, sometimes the storyline is not as relevant. You're just enjoying the characters, enjoying what you see. Kind of like, almost like if you were to watch a sitcom, right? To me, at a certain point, every sitcom is the same. All the jokes are the same. You know the punchline. But if you enjoy the character, you're going to want to watch it because you're enjoying the character more than the storyline,
Right.
which is typically predictable. Was that the same thing with a sequel? Like it's, there's the,
Kind of.
there's
That's what I
the
said.
peaks
When
and the
they start
valleys. And,
adding other characters to it, although, like if you think about the James Bond movies, there was always different characters in that, but
Right.
by proxy. But it was always just him against his arch enemy, right?
right, so it's the
it's a
same
little- it's a
story
little
with a
bit
different
different,
with a
yeah.
different character. So it's the ones that's the ones that you like. Like I was a big fan of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then the whole trilogy. I liked all 3, and then the Crystal Skull
That one stunk.
became what stunk to begin with, but he almost became supernatural. Like if Raiders of the Lost Ark could relatively be believable, right? You go like this: here's a guy who was a college professor and an archaeologist, so it's relatively believable. But at a certain point, he became like a superhero in the Crystal Skull,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, well, now it's getting silly. Now it's not making real. It's like you can't. Like I couldn't wrap my head around that. Going like from the first show, Raiders of the Lost Ark to that. It didn't make any sense to me. So,
if they change it at all, it bothers me. But
go
even like I
too
said,
wild.
I always talk about Back to the Future too. I love the first one, not big on the second one.
I think
Same
that's one.
premise,
I
and it
think
was
people
good,
love the
but-
second one.
Really,
Which is the
I must have
second
seen
one?
it. I don't know. I'm totally.
Look 'em
I
up.
feel like I must have seen it. I'm totally blanking.
it was Back to the Future too.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember everything. But there was the third one, too, right? Didn't he go in the future?
that's
I
the whole
wonder-
movie.
Huh? No, doesn't he go to the future in one of them?
Yeah.
No, he goes in the past in one of them. Sorry.
Yeah,
I never
the-
saw all
the
these
first
either.
one, he goes to the past. The second one, he goes to the future. The first one he went.
But I
to
think
the
Back
past.
to the Future means he had to get back to
He
the
had to
future
get back to the
do
future.
something.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's about what's his name? It's the kid, Marty
Yeah.
McFly.
Michael.
Yeah. All right.
But there's 3 of those too, right?
There's 3.
There's
What's he
three,
go
yeah.
to the third one?
I don't know. I
You
never
think
saw it.
you think comedy sequels do better than a movie like that with like more
No,
of a
I think
in-depth storyline?
I think more like action movies do better with sequels.
See, I don't know because I feel like action movies can like a lot of action movies do have a sequel, but I feel like it's better with comedy. I feel like you can have a better second comedy movie
Right.
because it's like you can have a totally fresh set of like jokes, whereas an action movie, especially if it's about one character, it's like you kind of have to do basically the same thing. The plot can be different, but if it's an action movie and action's the main selling point, the action has to be kind of the same. Like if you have a movie where a guy's like a gunslinger,
Yeah.
and then the next movie he's doing karate, people are gonna be like, I want to see him shoot
wanna see him
guns,
shoot guns.
but it's only so many times you see guys shoot guns.
Tell the
Whereas I
peop-
think comedy, you can go like take a totally different topic, and all the jokes can be, it can have the same feel, but like all the jokes are different.
Yeah.
Tell
They have
people-
to be.
The Austin Powers movie.
Austin
The
Powers.
first
or the
one,
same type of
dumb.
the
joke
first
with
one
the characters
cracks
you
me
like.
up. Like
Yeah.
I laughed through the whole thing. The rest of them, they're funny, but it's just not the same to me.
But see, I
It's
like
the
the
first one,
characters.
you know?
I like the way the characters are played so much that
I do.
it just makes me laugh. Like
they do make me laugh, but it's nothing like the
again,
first
even
one.
if it's a predictable punchline, it just makes you laugh the way it's presented or
Yeah.
the way they do it. And to me, that's what it's about. If you like the character, but
What about Jaws?
but you're right. Like you watched it, like
Different
action
character.
movies.
Never
which-
seen that either.
Completely
you know,
different character in Jaws.
Action movie 1, he beats a guy up.
Yeah, they blew the first
Action
one up.
movie 2,
Oh, yeah.
beats his son up. Right.
Yeah, it's
Action
always
movie
like-
3
yeah.
beats his son's son up. Like
Yeah, I think action movies suffer from it the most because of that. Because it's like, you're just
Yeah.
gonna fight more people.
There's
It's
the-
hard to like really differentiate.
The worst, I think, sequels has to be Fast and Furious.
Yeah, those are.
But how many of them?
many?
There's like
There's
10.
10.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
think.
10. And they're like basically the same,
But they
they're-
got to
it's-
what
it's
he said
solely
about Indiana
changed.
Jones is way worse for them.
I don't even think I saw the first
Well, no, but I never really saw them all
The
either, but they
first two
started
movies
out.
are good.
Yeah,
but
they're just race
actually
car
street
drivers.
racing.
And now they're like superhero racers. Like
Yeah.
their cars fly through space.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Uncle Phil said about Indiana Jones, but to like
Yeah.
on steroids to the max degree.
It's
'Cause
crazy.
Not only do their cars like do they do crazy stuff, they actually went from being street level, like they're race, not even race cars. They're what is it?
There's a scene
They're
where
drag racing. They're drag racing like around areas.
There's
So
a
now they work for the CIA.
But there's a
They're
scene
like
I
the
saw.
smartest hackers. I'm like, all right.
He's driving down the street. I think they have to rob like a like one
Oh,
of
when they're
those big
pulling the
those
bank vault?
big truck vaults with his
Yeah.
little freaking Toyota. He's got like a hook on it. He's like running through the streets and things flying through the air. I'm like, in no world would that happen.
Yeah, yeah. No, those are crazy, and they have spiraled out of
Yeah,
control.
and I mean that's not even saying they fall out of a plane.
I have a list.
Writing a paper? What's he doing?
No, because before we jump to the things, I was looking up
I can't see through the wine.
Listen.
like
Sequels?
movie debate. No. I was never. I never wanted to talk about the sequels thing.
Oh.
I was saying movie debates, like
Right, so we
between
were
what
kind of
movie's
filling
better.
time.
Yeah.
And
No, we can talk
we
about
can go
that.
back
I
on
just thought we
Yeah.
had done. I know you haven't been on, but I know we talked about sequels.
We've talked about sequels.
Yes.
So
That's
just
why
wanna
I didn't
talk
bring it
about
up
regular
prior, but we
movies.
can talk about it.
That's fine.
No, go back to what you were saying.
I
Well, it
like,
was
the
just
movie,
a-
I like the movie Taken. You ever see that?
I love
Yeah, I love that
Taken.
movie.
Great
Oh,
movie.
it's one
Love
of my
that
favorite
movie.
movies, especially that one scene. I have a unique set of skills. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Kill you.
Those they had sequels that were terrible.
He did a second one.
that's
Should have
that's
stopped
the-
at one. Should have stopped at one.
What's funny about Taken is you're already using such a specific thing.
Yeah.
And then they do that specific thing too much. It's like
Ruined
he got
it.
everybody
Ruined
kidnapped
it,
in his life.
Exactly.
It's like his daughter gets
Exactly.
kidnapped, and then
Everybody gets-
instead of the second movie, somebody go and make up a new thing that's happening. They're like, his wife got kidnapped,
Right.
and then I think they both get kidnapped in the
yeah,
third.
it's
Well,
kind of
and it's
dumb.
like-
I didn't see it.
Come
I probably didn't even see it.
I think they both get
But in the
kidnapped.
second, it made sense because it was the guy's son the father of the guy that he killed.
Yeah, but this is
Right.
Was coming back
Revenge.
for
but that's what
revenge,
Uncle
you
Phil's
know?
saying. He's like, it's an action movie. It's like, oh, it's the son of.
Yeah.
Like they could make Taken 12
Right.
with Liam Neeson's kid.
Taken
Like,
was great. Taken 2.
No, Taken was awesome,
Not so
yeah.
good.
I get wanted to do a sequel when the first one's so good, but you know that it's like that kind of iconic, and you're like, it's just gonna ruin the brand.
yeah, but there are
Gotta.
some where they
But then
pull it
listen,
off. I
they
think
get
it's
people to watch it.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch.
No,
the
but there are-
second
but
one
look, you
in
gotta
the
be-
hopes that
there
it's
are
good.
some
You know
good
what I mean? That's all they're
sequels.
looking for.
That's
There
true.
are some
are
good
some good
sequels,
sequels, of course.
and,
No,
and
there are.
when things are planned as a trilogy, those can be very good
Yes.
for the whole trilogy. But they have to be planned as a
Lord of the
trilogy.
Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
Right.
Probably
Star-
best trilogy.
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars, Right, 2 of the best trilogies of all time. Those are planned to be a
Stolen.
trilogy, so
Right.
but you wouldn't call the second movie a sequel in the way that we're talking
I
about.
don't
Like
think
you
I
make a
watched
one-off and
anything
then you make a
other-
second one-off.
Right,
Than
exactly.
the first 3 Star Wars. I don't think I watched any of the movies.
I never seen any Star Wars.
I saw the
I watched
I saw
it,
the
but
first.
they're just not
No,
memorable.
that's not true.
I saw the
They're
first
not
6,
memorable
I
like
guess.
the-
That could
yeah, I
be.
saw all
I
6
know I
and
saw
the
the first
newest
3
3 I
alone.
haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen
The
those.
newest 3. There's 9 now. of
Another
the
movie
original.
I love is The Accountant.
Yeah,
I never
that's
saw
a good
that.
movie. It's like
I just think that's like,
good action, like kind of standard flick.
and the second
Ben
one was
Affleck.
really good because a little
I
bit
haven't seen
different.
the
and
Isn't that with
and that he was working with his
Ben
brother.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck?
Mhm.
That's actually good. You're saying?
It was good. I liked it.
It's good. It's like normal. It's
'Cause
like
he was such
action.
an-
It's just like very.
He was
It's
like an
action movie.
unassuming guy in life, but he was like this massive, what would you call him?
He was like
Mercenary
an
type
assassin?
guy. Yeah,
No, not an assassin.
I do like those kind of
more of a
movies.
mercenary, I guess.
Mercenary. Yeah.
There's another movie with the guy from Better Call Saul,
Mm-hmm.
the main guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's in
Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, that one's one of those too. And I think there's a Miss Nobody too. The same
Yeah.
thing with that.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
You know what? I always feel like, I guess they wouldn't do this, like, as far as big studios. But one thing I've always thought when it comes to, like, sequels or stuff that I think's interesting is, like, not that it would work, but I think it'd be interesting if you did it, is if you had, like, 3 movies, but each movie was the same characters that you might like, but it's a totally different genre of movie. You know? But obviously...
a
the issue-
rom-com,
the
an
issue, Well, the
action.
issue there is if you make the first one an action movie...
Right.
And then people want to see the second action movie, and you give them a rom-com, they're gonna hate
They're
it.
gonna hate
But I
it.
think it's just a cool idea to have like the same characters in 3 wildly different
Yeah.
like environments, and you can like. Well, I think you can you can take a similar thing. Like, okay, if you went action movie to rom-com, probably not gonna work. But you can do full action movie, like, gone like Die Hard level action movie, to then like a heist movie, like an Ocean's 11, and I think you could pull that off.
Yeah.
You could just, depending on how you orient it, because I mean, consider like, take like the A-Team, right? If you consider what their whole thing was, they would have one mission or whatever where they're just fighting,
It's actually
and then they could have another mission where they have a bank heist, and it's like totally, those movies would be totally different,
Right.
but with the same characters. And it's like, I don't know why people don't do that with sequel. Like, at least, if you're gonna do a one-off, right? If you have a planned trilogy, it's different. But if you're gonna do a one-off, like,
The 2 one-offs
do
with the
something.
same character.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But if you keep it close enough, I think you'll keep people interested. Like,
Yeah.
right, like we said, action to rom com, not gonna work. The people going for round 2 of the action movie do not want to see a rom com.
no.
No, it's-
You know, but there's like enough smaller genres, I think, that you could make it work, and it'd be more interesting than just like I love the John. I don't know if you guys have seen the John Wick movies.
Oh yeah.
They're awesome as action movies, but they're it's one note. Like,
Yeah, I didn't-
there's no difference.
That I could definitely say. Watch the first one. I would have never, if I'd known.
There's
I
4
never
of them,
would've
I think,
watched, Yeah, I
too.
would never watch the other ones.
Yeah.
But the first one was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And like 2, 3, and 4 are good, but they're the same good that the first one is, but the first one already did it.
Right.
So it's like, all right,
Well,
like I
I
guess you could just pick which one you have you're like, I like that one fight the most. But you're always gonna think, if you saw it in order, you're always gonna think the first one's the best. But if you showed someone the third one, they'd be like, that was the coolest action movie because the
So if you
action,
made it
the
third
way
one
it's
first-
shot and done
Yeah,
is
yeah,
cool. But it's like, yeah, when you do it the second, third, and fourth time, and it's the same thing.
You know
It's
what
like,
movie I find unwatchable? Goodfellas.
What?
he's lying. He's lying.
Oh.
I was gonna fly across the table.
So that movie's phenomenal.
It's the best movie of all time.
All those,
that probably is one of the best.
Those
Goodfellas
are-
is my favorite movie.
all those Italian movies are great to me.
Yeah,
Those
that's
mob-
one of the on this list. Godfather versus
I watched
Goodfellas.
Casino the other
I feel like it's
day.
unfair.
Did you?
I like Casino.
That's a great
Well,
movie too.
they were all on. It was all, but there was one movie. It's man, Jack Nicholson's in it.
Departed.
I can't. I watched that movie twice just to see if I got it. The
You don't
second
like
time.
it?
Just like
I don't
very
think I saw that
confusing
one.
to me.
I like that movie.
It's a mob movie too.
Departed.
So what movie?
Is it a mob movie?
Yeah, but it's Irish. It's in Boston.
It's
Oh,
Irish,
I did see
Irish
that.
mafia in Boston.
Irish mafia in
and
that was
Boston.
all right.
the
That
kid-
wasn't that. That was no.
What's
I
his
like
name?
that movie.
Becomes a
It's
cop.
different. It's more like twisty.
Yeah.
It's more like
it's weird,
It's
yeah.
more thriller
Yeah.
than like mob
Than mob.
movie because it's about the spoiler. It's been out for like 20
But they
years.
had it
It's
on,
about the guy who's a
Mob.
rat and
Oh.
and the other guy who you don't know is a rat at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's more thriller-esque, like twist.
Yeah, that was okay. That was a good movie, man. What about? Did you ever see The Usual Suspects?
Yes.
Yes.
There was a surprise
Pinky.
ending,
Wait,
right?
what's his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Who was the
That
usual-
was
so who was it?
God, what's that guy's name? I think he's the
Palminteri
bad
was in it.
guy.
The bad guy.
He ended up
was
touching-
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey. He ended up being. He's like a toucher, right?
Well, they say.
So there
Well,
was
he's like
there
in
was
jail,
a real
isn't he?
like a real surprise.
Did he get
ending.
away?
No, he got away.
No, he was.
All right.
They,
He's just
they
got-
rob-
No, I'm not talking about the movie. I mean
Oh.
Kevin Spacey in real life. Sorry. Yes, there is a surprise ending
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end of
yeah.
Usual Suspects.
But I could still watch it.
He's pretending to be. He's pretending to be
He was the-
a
he
different
was the-
person the
he
whole
was the
time,
mastermind
and he's the
behind the
actual
whole
guy.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but
Kaiser Soze.
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a great.
Oh, it's that Tarantino reminds me of
Quentin
that.
Tarantino.
But
I like a lot of his movies, but the Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
It just
that
reminds
was a
me
great
of the.
that was a great movie.
Not that you know.
But what
not
I'm
that
saying
there's
is,
a
can you
twist.
watch that movie again?
Like
I've
if you know the twist.
Yeah. So I watched The Usual Suspects more than once because I like the movie so much. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I always go like this. He fools me every time. You know, every time he fools me. But it just was that good of a movie that
Yeah.
you go like, I could watch it again and still enjoy it. Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies.
I don't know
that
why I
come
was
out.
thinking when you, as you asked that, I think of if you ever seen Shutter Island. Which
No, I
Shutter
haven't seen it.
Island's like
Shutter
it's a
Island,
thriller with a big.
I go back and
Call it
forth
a
on
twist.
what the actual ending is.
Yeah, but that's kind of the fun of it. Which like I'm trying to remember if I haven't seen Usual Suspects in a while, but the Usual Suspects is basically a twist, but it's guaranteed. Like you know
Right.
what it is. You know what the truth is at the end of the movie. Shutter Island's like a thriller, and at the end they kind of like leave it open ended of a question about what's going on with one of the main characters. So that one you can rewatch because every time you rewatch it, you're like,
Maybe
oh,
it was.
that like
Yeah.
the scene's like, oh, that's why that happened because he was this or he wasn't this. Like,
Right.
oh, that's why this is going on. So like movies like that are cool, but if they end up just answering the question,
Yeah.
you know, they can be harder to rewatch. But I think if a movie's done well, I think they're always like, there's a handful of movies I know that have like big twists. That's kind of like a selling point, and I'll rewatch probably the ones I'm thinking of. Any of them. Like, have you ever seen The Prestige? It's a magic movie. This is actually really, I won't spoil this one because you guys haven't
Magic?
seen it. Like it's about magicians.
Okay.
It's about two magicians competing.
Oh, I did see that.
One, like they both want to be the best.
But
It's
these
Hugh
guys were like in
Jackman.
1950.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah.
That was a great.
It's
movie.
Tesla. It's like in
Yes.
the time of Tesla.
Yes,
Hugh
yes.
Jackman and Christian Bale are the
Okay.
two compete. I think it's Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale are the two competing magicians.
Right.
Then they're famous and they're just constantly trying to one up each other.
Yeah.
But again, it's very good. It's not like
It was excellent.
when I say magicians, you like it's not
Yeah.
silly.
It's not a magic movie.
It's not a
Yeah.
magic movie. It's not silly. They just happen to be
Right.
magicians.
Okay.
And they're competing, but it's really good. But there's
Really good movie.
there's a big twist in that movie,
You don't like magicians?
and knowing
No, I
the
love
twist,
magicians.
and that's another one where knowing the twist, even though you know the
Even though you
twist,
know
every time you rewatch it, you're like, that was a hint that I missed the first. And sometimes you pick up where you're like, I did that. That scene was weird. I just didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. They were this or they were that or they did this, and then knowing the twist, you watch it, you're like, oh, like that's genius. So those I like.
Okay.
What else you got there?
I didn't say anything yet.
No, on your list.
We hadn't gone
Go
to
through
my
it.
list. I'm
Let's
saying we
go
hadn't
through
done
it.
my
You
list
have-
at all.
I mean, we talked about some things that are on your list. 'cause
No,
you
we
just
haven't.
said it.
No.
Oh, you
All
said
I
some-
said was
I thought you said the first.
you mentioned Goodfellas, and I said, oh, that's actually on here versus The Godfather.
And what's the thing? Like, which,
This is
which
just
one,
like-
which one's better?
Classic debate. Yeah, classic movie
Two
debates.
different things to me. Like Godfather and Goodfellas.
Yeah, those movies.
Two different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. In other words, I wouldn't be able to say which one is better.
Couldn't compare them.
Good film.
What
Yes.
about? I'll try to get ones that I asked ChatGPT, so this isn't an exhaustive list, but I think this one's a reasonable thing. Jaws or Jurassic Park?
Ooh.
Jaws.
I think Jurassic Park.
I was going to say Jurassic Park.
Jaws would be more realistic to me.
For sure.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a shark versus dinosaurs.
When I saw Jaws,
but-
right, we probably weren't. I
No,
wasn't
Jaws.
even with the double
I think
digits.
we'd have to say
so
Jaws.
that movie
too.
scared me.
Jurassic Park. I could watch it. I like it a lot, but I always like.
both
sometimes-
iconic music.
I know the music is great in Jurassic Park for sure, but I always get kind of bored by like. I think sometimes they drag the stuff out too much, like the people escaping and not escape. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
They get away, they get caught. They get
When
away,
did
they
it-
get
right?
caught.
Like
Yeah.
In
like
Jurassic
that,
Park?
That like pause, just in general, like that. You know, like the,
Oh, like with the dinosaurs, like
those
they
two
almost
kids-
get killed, they
those-
get away.
those-
They almost get killed,
the
they
two
get away.
kids shouldn't have got out of the kitchen, right?
Okay, yeah, with
They,
the
they could have
yeah.
had a better way of getting them out of the kitchen than they outsmarted the two dinosaurs.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. Sometimes that frustrates me a little bit when I'm watching those movies. It's like, come on, I want the dinosaurs to win for once.
Aw.
Why not?
The dinosaurs to win. They got to eat too.
Poor kids.
Okay, so then it's
kids weren't
it's
poor.
split. You said Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So we're 2-2 on that. I think it's Jurassic Park.
I think
It's just a better overall. It's like a happier.
Jaws.
Jaws is a little dour. Like there's
No.
jokes in it, but it's also like
Blah.
but like you
Yeah,
said,
it's a little bit more
realistic.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. It's a movie.
People weren't going to water after watching that movie. Man.
Yeah, but it's a movie.
Nobody's scared to go to Costa Rica.
But it's
Yeah,
but it's what's a
affected-
better movie?
But it affected if again different times, right? Jurassic Park.
Can we
came
just
out.
I don't know. If dinosaurs came out tomorrow, if Jurassic Park
Yeah.
came out tomorrow, I think a lot of people would
go?
not go because of
Because of that?
Jurassic Park.
Maybe.
They'd be like, if they get out,
I
like
would,
I've seen this movie.
I would trust that they knew that they weren't going to get out, and I would go because I would definitely want to see dinosaurs.
Have you seen that movie?
I know, but
You think sharks aren't like gonna jaws you?
you know what else I hate? There's two movies: Jurassic Park and Goodfellas. Right? Jurassic Park. I hate the part when what's his name? The guy that's going like the guy who was robbing the eggs.
Yeah,
when
the
he's
big
getting
guy.
ready to leave, and the other guy sitting next to him smoking. That whole anxiety scene right there bothers the heck out of me. And the end of Goodfellas,
Yeah,
when
that
it's
gets
all, when
anxiety.
it's all frantic, I get so anxious.
Yeah, that ramps up the anxiety.
Yeah, I like that, those things in the movies, but that's part of what they want you to do is get
Yeah.
your emotions going.
Yeah.
Good. What else you got?
I think this is a good one. I think this is a fair comparison. They're different vibe of movies, but The Shawshank Redemption versus Forrest Gump. I know I'm going Forrest Gump. Both great movies, but I'm very partial to Forrest Gump. I love that movie.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Shawshank.
Shawshank is a great movie, and they're very different. To your point earlier, but they do have a like a kind of a feel. I think that's like
Yeah, dumbness.
I don't
The
know.
Dumb?
whole
Dumbness?
character, like the main characters are kind of dumb.
no. The main character in Shawshank's like a genius.
I guess, but
He is. He's like really. He gets out of prison. He does the tax thing.
all right.
He gets to wherever he's trying to escape to.
Yeah, I might have to go Shawshank though.
Yeah, I know you're a big Shawshank
I'm
guy.
a big Shawshank guy.
We're like a pig.
They both have their moments of sadness in each
What's
movie.
that from?
They're kind of
Deliverance.
basically triumphant.
I
You're
watched
like-
that movie recently, and it's a terrible movie. Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Goodfellas.
No,
Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Do you have one you've seen these movies? Shawshank. or
I
Forrest
would go
Gump?
with Forrest Gump.
Another
Really?
2-2
Another
split.
split.
Another 2-2 split. We gotta find one that isn't. Let's see. Okay, action movies. Has everybody seen Die Hard and Lethal Weapon?
Yes.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal
I think
Weapon.
Lethal
Lethal
Weapon.
Weapon.
Okay, good. I like Die Hard. Die Hard's cool. Lethal Weapon's great, man.
Lethal Weapon's awesome.
Oh, what's his name? Is that Mel Gibson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unhinged, like crazy.
Yep.
Come on. Okay. The other ones are kind of more modern. I'm trying to look for older ones. They do have Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings, but I don't know if everybody's. I know I've seen both.
I don't know how I'd be able to compare those two.
Totally different. Well,
Yeah.
I'd go Lord. I'd go
Lord of the Rings, though, is just to me just a little better.
Yeah, I'd go with that too.
They. I mean, they're both.
That's
like,
a tough
the
one.
original
That's a
Star
tough
Wars
one
is
for me.
awesome.
That's
I
a
also,
tough one.
I also just love that whole era. So
Yeah, that's
you
true.
lived through it. I can understand.
exactly,
Yeah, sentimental.
exactly. You know, it's like home.
This also put in. I didn't mention this one, but I think because we talked about both movies, but Rocky and what was the first movie we were talking about? Not Indiana Jones. Back to the Future.
Back to the
Rocky, first Rocky versus Back to the Future.
Really? They
It
put
just
those
has them as
two
classics.
together?
They must have came out around the same. Were they
Okay,
80s?
Back to the Future.
Were they both 80s?
I don't know. I have to go
Rocky might have
Rocky.
been a big
I
movie.
asked ChatGPT to make a list because I couldn't find. I was trying on Google. I
No,
couldn't
that's
find
fine.
anything.
I probably have to go Rocky there.
I don't see how you could compare them.
Yeah, very different.
Just
They're
as
much
movies.
different, but
Yeah, I know.
Not
Well,
a-
I'm saying I think this pulled it because it said classic, and I think it was picking by like eras because it even listed for Jaws, Jurassic Park, it said Spielberg,
Right.
and then Shawshank it said which of, like in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just kind of trying to like collate a couple things. But I'll try to get a longer list here. I'll try to stick to classics too because they did put some modern movies. But anybody want to fill the dead air?
What's a modern movie? Give me a set. What modern?
Well, like
movie?
some of them are like real. I just don't know if everybody's seen them. I didn't want
I
to
just
What about
want
the
to.
Green
waste time
Mile?
keep saying the same thing.
The Green Mile.
Too sad. Don't want to talk about it. The Dark Knight. Has everybody seen The Dark Knight?
No.
But I heard it was great.
Mad Max.
Wait, The Dark
No.
Knight, was that the very
Mad
first
Max is
Batman
not-
movie?
Who's the second? The
Mad-
Matrix.
Mad
Everybody seen The
Max, you said?
Matrix?
Mad Max, you said?
Mad Max, but there's a newer one, Fury Road.
No, I didn't
Which
see
I
it.
haven't-
didn't
that
see
one
the
I
new
haven't seen.
No, but
Didn't see.
Saying a lot of movies I haven't seen.
the
either.
original Mad Max was good.
I haven't seen a lot of modern movies.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to stick to classics. All right, Rocky. Yeah, we got that one. Okay, this one says Raiders of the Lost Ark versus Back to the Future. But if you still consider that too disparate,
I mean, why don't you do Ghost and
Oh, this is a good one. I think this is a good one.
Johnny wants to go all Patrick Swayze movies.
Ghost and one of his other movies.
Predator, the first Predator with that was Schwarzenegger, right?
No.
Or Rambo. Who's the
was.
guy in Predator?
It was.
Wasn't it Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Predator. Okay. I was thinking. What was I thinking?
Alien,
Yeah, I was thinking Alien.
which is the Ripley. Yeah, Predator, which is Schwarzenegger, or Rambo, the first Rambo.
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 One of my
Rambo's
favorite
a
movies
great-
of all time.
Great.
That first Rambo was good. First
That
Blood.
first Rambo was-
Those went crazy. They made like 9 of those now too.
There was a show, a movie, when I was growing up. It was on TV all the time because HBO, like when I first, I hated it so much. Please help me figure out what the name of this movie. I think it was with something like like Ted Brenson or something Brenson.
Mike, look up movies of the 70s. for
Brent,
Johnny.
Brenson will. The actor's name was Brenson something. He was like, he wasn't like a.
What happened in the movie?
So I can't remember him much.
The English guy?
Give me a little
No.
bit. Just give me a little bit.
He was kind of like the dude from Taken.
Charles Bronson.
That guy.
Death Wish.
That's it.
Great movie.
Are they? I hated
The
them.
new one is terrible.
I hated them.
I don't. Those.
How
I
many
don't know.
Death Wishes are there?
There was, I think, 2 or 3, but then they made a new one with the Taken guy.
Really?
He was in the new Death Wish.
Like newish?
Newish.
Wow.
Yeah. But the first one, it was a good movie. It was a good movie, but it was a very dark movie. It was like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was when Johnny was
was
growing up,
serious.
Wait,
1970s.
how the
like
hell
New
did you
York
know that's what I
City.
was going with? Just from Brenson?
Branson. I kept saying Branson.
What was his name again? Charles
Bronson.
Bronson.
I like this
He dead?
one. I like this one. I think we all should have seen these
Is
movies.
he dead yet?
Rocky versus the Karate Kid.
I still like
That's a
Rocky.
hard.
Wait,
one.
original
That's a
Kara-
hard one for me. The original Karate Kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might go Rocky.
I still like Rocky.
Karate Kid.
That's hard. I love Karate Kid is good. I have to rewatch Karate. I love Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi's great.
That's a hard one for me.
I was wrong about Death Wish. Sorry. They did make one in 2018, but it was Bruce Willis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Okay.
It
Damn.
wasn't.
What-
It was good. It wasn't like the first one that was different.
All right.
You say Rocky or Karate Kid? Because we got
I'm so.
Karate Kid
Rocky.
definite. We got Rocky definite. I'm on the border, but I'm leaning towards Rocky.
I have to go Rocky because it's.
I'm leaning towards Rocky.
Very sentimental to me, Rocky. You know, that music was
Yep.
played all the time. It was like.
Oh, another good. This ChatGPT really likes Rocky, but Rocky or Rudy?
Rocky.
I could watch Rudy, but
Rudy's the football player,
yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah,
not,
in Notre
like,
Dame.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's a good story, but it's not that inspiring to me.
Well, he just kind of makes like one tackle.
Yeah, it's not.
He does kind
really-
of stink the whole time.
Yeah.
That's a very of the time movie.
Yeah.
You know. Have you guys ever seen Heat?
Heat.
Heat.
No.
Scarface. Ever seen Scarface?
Scarface.
Scarface or The Godfather? Very different tempos.
Godfather.
Maybe Scarface, Goodfellas would be better. Like as a comparison.
Maybe
Godfather is
just-
such a specific type of movie. It's so slow
Yeah.
that it's hard to compare it to like other. Most gangster movies aren't really made like that.
No.
That's like made very like
Scarface
old,
was
like
a good
old
movie.
country.
Scarface was great.
Yeah. Alien. We have seen Alien. We said The Thing. Have you seen that one?
No.
So when they're in like Alaska.
No.
No.
RoboCop. Ever seen RoboCop?
Yeah.
RoboCop or Terminator?
Terminator.
Terminator.
I like Terminator too.
Terminator 2? What Terminator?
No,
He was hoping
Terminator.
they didn't all agree.
TOO or TWO?
Terminator as well. Has everybody seen Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Or how about
Great
that? Just
movie.
what's your favorite Tarantino?
I think Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, I would
Yeah?
say.
I've watched the other ones. But
Wait,
Pulp
what's his
Fiction
other
is
ones?
The one I could always watch.
Tarantino has Kill Bill.
I hated that.
It's 2 of them technically. Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs.
That one.
I like Reservoir Dogs. I like
Reservoir
a lot.
Dogs is a
Reservoir
good
Dogs
movie,
is
but
good.
Pulp
There's
Fiction.
the,
Pulp Fiction, I
the
think, was
newest
way
the
better.
newest one which I haven't seen is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think is the name, and they talk about or not talk about. It's like about I haven't seen it, but it's like the Manson family and Sharon Tate.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I think they follow Sharon Tate, and then like in the movie, she gets killed by the Manson family, but you're like seeing it from the outside, being that like Sharon Tate's in it. I haven't seen that one. I don't know if it's good. He also came out with there was the Hateful Eight, which was a couple of years ago. That one was I liked it. That one people didn't like as much because it was like 90% dialogue, and it's like 6 people in a house the whole time.
Oh.
But I thought it was good. Django Unchained, if you ever saw that
I
one,
know that one.
that's a great one.
That's a great.
That's a great
Inglorious
movie.
Bastards. That's one.
Inglorious Bastards might be my favorite.
You like that one?
That's a great movie. That's the one in World War II. Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
3 Kill Bills.
3 Kill Bills. I thought it was only 2.
Grindhouse, which I never saw. Death Proof.
Oh, he has Dawn Until Dusk, Dusk Until Dawn.
That
I
was
think
a good
that's
one,
him.
too.
I don't see
I
that
think-
on the list.
Maybe that wasn't one like he's an official director because I think they also have movies he like worked on or wrote for that aren't his. But he said I think he's at movie 9 and he said he's only gonna make
10.
10
That's it. He's at 10.
and then he's at 10.
He's going to retire.
That can't be the proper list then because he must not count one of those. Yeah, he apparently always said he was just gonna do 10 movies.
That's a nice life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's
No,
such a crazy
he-
thing when you
he-
make your first movie.
He counts Kill Bill 1 and 2 as one.
Oh, okay.
So then he's
so
only
he
up to
so he
9.
calls it okay.
Oh, so that's good. He could just do sequels to all of them then.
So he's got one more.
Wow, it's got to be a big one.
Yeah, well, apparently the last one wasn't as well critically acclaimed as like
All the rest.
a lot. I mean, most of his movies are like very famous and well
Yeah.
considered. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen Django Unchained's a great movie.
Check it out.
You probably watch horror movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys at all? Like, what about
watch
what do you
some.
think of the
In
older
life,
ones,
I've watched horror
like
movies.
Friday the 13th or the first one versus Nightmare on Elm Street?
Nightmare on Elm
Nightmare
Street.
on Elm Street.
All the way.
I
What?
love Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Nah, I like
Seriously?
So cool.
That
No.
listen, Nightmare on Elm
Like
Street
the old-
had
like
me
the-
so scared in the movie. I don't know how old I was, but I was scared. I was old enough to go to the movies, and I was like, man, just the idea of
Like
you
your
know,
dream?
like in a dream, right? You're in your sleep and you can't get away from it.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's fair, but Friday the 13th is so good.
It was.
What about The Shining?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if I ever
I thought
actually
The
saw the whole
Shining-
Shining.
I liked it.
I didn't think it was all.
You
right.
don't think it was always built up to be, right?
It was like, that's a Kubrick, right? Stanley Kubrick?
Was it?
He made like
Oh.
200001 A Space Odyssey, which
That
is
was a
another one of those
crazy movie.
movies.
Remember did we
That's like,
watch that together?
yes, it's like supposed to be awesome. And then I
It was
watched
like
it
nuts.
and I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's the kind of movie where I feel like it's so out there that you're supposed to say you really like it so you seem smart. Because I'm like, I must be missing something about
like
this, but
artistic.
it's just not.
I didn't like that movie, but The Shining I did like.
The Shining I liked, but it did feel like a.
Felt
No,
like you
The
had-
Shining I
felt
liked.
like you had
The
to
Shining I
like it.
liked,
just
but
thought
it
had
was
some
such a
things in
it had such a different feeling from other horror movies that I watched
Yeah.
like at the time
Yeah.
that it was just a very different. I like The Shining, and I don't mean 2001: A Space Odyssey. I didn't really like. It wasn't terrible. There were parts that were good, but I think the fact that people say it's like one of the best movies ever, I must be just missing something because that's not possible. You know what I mean? Like
The Shining
it can't
was
be
like
the
a
best
very,
movie ever made.
Like, was it? I guess it was considered a horror movie.
I think
Which one?
so. I mean, it's a scary movie. Like
Thriller.
what would you
Thriller.
call it?
More I don't know,
Psychological.
right? A
Yeah, but
psychological.
they have the
thriller
blood.
type thing.
They have
did
him
the
chasing
blood.
with the axe. They have the lady in that room.
Yeah,
The lady, she turns old.
I know, but it was deeper than that
I,
too, right?
I agree.
Well,
him
there
being
are
in the
things.
picture
There
and
are
stuff like
themes
that,
about
right?
it being like, all
The
in your
kids
head.
down the hallway. or
Yeah, the
whatever.
twins, the
And
two
it was
girls,
all-
the
and it
two
was
girls
just him being like psycho,
going
right?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it ties into because that's Stephen King.
Yes.
The movie was made by Kubrick, but
Yes.
it's a Stephen King.
Book, yeah.
So that's one of those things that he has like a lot of like weird
Yeah, he's got some
spatial
weird shit.
He's a wacko.
spatial tie-ins and things like that. But I mean, that movie's
strange.
good. That movie's good. There's some scenes in it that I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, like I think the best. I feel like when they do go overboard into the ghosts, that's not as good to me as when it's just Jack Nicholson being crazy.
Crazy, right?
Like the blood scene out of the elevator was like,
That's stupid.
all right, like okay. The ghost in that room, that lady, I'm like, that was scary. But it was like, all right, it's a jump scare of like a
Yeah.
demon lady. The Jack Nicholson chasing them through the thing or like
Busting the door.
busting through the door with the axe, that's scary. Like
That's-
that girl, that lady, the actress, she's great at looking scared, man.
Yeah.
It looked like Jack Nicholson was gonna kill her. Right? Like that famous scene with her like holding the knife. I'm like, she looks actually terrified. But The Shining's very good. What are the other wasn't there another like old horror franchise that was like a 70s like camp?
Yeah.
Camp?
Camp is the term for like 70s like
Oh.
cliche horror movie because it was Friday the 13th. Oh, Michael Myers.
Yes.
Is that called? What was that? Halloween.
Halloween.
Those I never. It was my least favorite of the. I would say those are like the big three, right? Like Freddy,
They were.
Those are the
Freddy, Jason, and then Michael Myers. Maybe because I saw that might be which one you saw first. That to me is just Friday the 13th. Like Michael Myers is just Jason Voorhees, and I saw Friday the 13th first.
Yeah.
So it felt like they were taking off him. I don't know which movie came out first, but they never really jumped out to me. Scream's good.
Those are good movies.
Scream was good.
Scream's good. The original Scream is really good.
They're up to 7 now.
They're up to 7.
Yeah.
Apparently, I haven't. I think I might have
it's
watched
amazing.
one or two of the other ones. I've heard Scream's like one of the only movie franchises that has basically kept pretty good quality for 7 movies.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Which I've never watched. I haven't
I
seen
haven't
all of
seen
them.
it.
I definitely saw the first
I
one.
don't even think I saw the second.
Which is
think I
also
saw-
crazy because
I'm pretty sure I saw the second or third, and then
I
I
only
definitely
saw
didn't
one.
see.
the cast is
4
still
through
in it
7.
too.
Yeah.
Like most of the cast is
of the
still in the
You know
show.
they
which
just
makes it
made,
wild.
or not they just made. They might be filming it, or it might be like they announced it. Scary Movie, like the spoof movies.
Yeah.
Spoof one?
They haven't made a
Oh.
spoof movie, and so
it's
those
so
were
long. Those are the
those were
greatest.
all over the place for a while,
Airplane.
right? Meet the Spartans.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
I never saw
That's
that.
fun.
There was a TV show like that was like a spoof one, wasn't there?
It
was
was
a-
a spoof TV show. Or
Yeah,
they were-
like it was a scary one as well, but it was like kind of corny. It was, her name? Help me again. The redheaded actress.
Mike, look up TV series of the 60s.
I'll take TV
No.
series in the 60s.
What's
For 60.
the famous redheaded actress's niece?
Linda Redgrave?
No.
The famous redheaded actress.
Yes. Roberts, Julia Roberts' daughter, niece, something Roberts.
Really?
Yeah.
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts.
Oh, American Horror Story.
Was that
It's
a TV?
American Horror Story.
With the blonde girl that was in it
Coven.
too?
You're just thinking of Coven.
Coven. What's that?
Was the Emma Roberts in American Horror Story when she
No,
started?
not American
They were
Horror.
like witches. In like
no,
Louisiana?
they were in school. They were in a college. And there was murders going on, but more was spoof. American Horror Story is the one that was like 8 years, right? And there was like every year it was like
A different
one
thing.
was like a circus, the other one was like a
And it happens to be Emma Roberts. That's so weird because she's in American Horror.
yeah. I think that's why she ended up in that.
Wow. You know what's hilarious?
Right?
Famous redheaded actress's niece, Emma Roberts
I
came up.
told you.
That's kind of crazy.
I think
right?
like
Isn't that-
Google.
I know.
That's kind of nuts.
Johnny wrote.
That's crazy.
Johnny wrote.
I just
Google's
didn't
AI.
think. I thought it would give me a list.
I think like Google.
I thought it would give me a list of like redheaded actresses. It just says Emma Roberts.
I'm so in tech. I think like Google.
I still
That's
don't even know what show
Scream
that is.
Queens.
Screen Queens. That's it.
I don't know what that is.
I never saw.
That was it. Yeah, it was like, what'd you look up to do that? Her movie and a spoof? Did you put all that in there?
What?
How'd you find that movie? Because she's in a lot of movies.
No, it just says Emma Roberts.
Like
It
you want to
says
talk about it?
known for American Horror Story and
classic
Scream
spoof
Queens.
movie.
Yeah, Screen Queens.
What was it?
Rocky Horror Picture
No,
Show.
something fried chicken. What was it?
Kentucky Fried Movie.
Kentucky Fried Movie. There you
What
go.
the hell was
Kentucky
that?
Fried.
Never heard.
that
I've never
movie.
heard of that one.
That-
You want
that's-
to talk about a spoof movie?
What, Blazing
I don't even know.
Saddles?
I don't- oh,
I'm not
man.
even sure if I don't think
I
was born.
hated Airplane. You said that before, right?
Airplane,
He
you
said
hated?
Airplane.
Airplane was great.
I hated that.
Oh, I love all
the
those
computers jammed.
I like those old
Come
spoof
on.
and then
movies
Jam
are
comes
great.
out. I hate that kind of humor.
History of the
Yeah, I
World
like
was
that.
basically
I
a
love that.
spoof.
History
Oh,
of
no, I
the
guess
World
that
was
wasn't a
probably-
spoof movie, right? That's
Probably
not a
one of the
spoof
best
movie.
movies I ever
What?
History of the
History of the
World.
I never seen it.
A great movie.
Mel
But I
Brooks.
guess is
Mel
that,
Brooks was a
I don't know if
genius.
that because like
Still a genius.
Men in Tights is a spoof movie,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's a Mel Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
But History of
Men
the
in
World,
Tights.
I don't know if you can call it a spoof because they're not really
They're
taking
making the second one. They made the second
Wasn't that
one.
other
I think they're
movie?
done.
Yeah.
of what History of the World.
Johnny.
Let's go back. Let's go back to horror for a second. The Ring. Remember The Ring?
Yeah, but that was the
Don't
out
ask
of
me the
the
plot because
that was a girl out of the TV.
That
Oh,
was,
yeah,
Was that
yeah.
one of the best scenes ever when
Yeah.
that girl came out of the TV?
Crawls out of TV. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are old horror movies are like better than now. I feel like there's so much just like gore.
Yeah.
They're not scary. And maybe also I was a kid. I get that.
There was one I watched.
Like when I
recently.
used to watch,
I
I'd
like
actually
Saw.
get scared.
Oh, what they come out with an Exorcist? Was it The Exorcist?
I
Like
love
the
Conjuring,
prequel to
maybe?
The Exorcist that came out?
the
Just a couple. It was probably several years ago.
well,
now.
was it that guy? I'm trying to. I think there's a couple Exorcist movies, but they called it. Did it have a different name?
Yeah.
It was like the Pope's Exorcist or something like that, or like
Let me see.
I'm trying to think of the guy who's in it. Who you might? He's the guy from Gladiator.
Let me look it up.
All right.
My memory's not.
The only gore horror movies I liked was Saw.
I didn't like Saw.
Really?
Never liked any
I
of
don't
them.
like
that
that.
it was too. It was just. I'm like, this isn't even really
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
Oh, no,
And
no,
I was
no,
also.
no,
I
no.
always thought like, if I end up in this situation, I'm gonna find the quickest way to kill
No,
myself.
what was the movie?
Like, I'm not gonna dig in my arm for a key. It's probably not there. Or like, like have your hand in the pot of oil. I'm like, I'll just kill me. Like, what? It's like, what's the quickest version? He's like, oh, I'm gonna blow your head up. I'm like, just blow my head up now. I'm not gonna torture myself first. Like,
It was The Omen, Mike. The prequel
The
to
Omen.
The Omen that came out.
I didn't know they made a prequel to The
Yes,
Omen.
you did, because we talked about it.
What's it called?
The Omen.
Is it called The Omen? The Omen was a scary movie.
That's what it's
The
called.
That was
First-
with that kid. The
the
first one I was
first
talking about
Omen.
with that kid.
Right.
That was a scary movie. I don't know what the. I don't know. I don't remember what this
I
is.
thought we talked about this movie.
Is the name The Omen?
It's called The First Omen. It was the prequel.
First Omen.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched it. Maybe, but Omen was the first movie. Omen was good. The Omen.
The prequel was good. It was about where he came from, Damien, the
Oh,
baby.
the kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I watched that
If
movie.
you didn't see it, you should watch it because that's a good horror movie, like
Yeah, I'd watch that one.
a new horror movie.
Yeah, yeah. You ever seen? There's a horror movie about some girl. I can't remember the name. And I think it's like based on a true story in some capacity, but I think it's like an urban legend more so. And it's like a girl, a family, a couple adopts a girl from like some country, and they get her, and she's like weird, you know what I mean? But it turns out she's like 30 and has like a disease that makes her look like a kid. Oh, it's very creepy. Really? It's super creepy because I think they have like a son, and like let's say the boy's like 12, and they adopt this girl, and she's supposed to be 8, but like she's like sneakily advanced at certain things, and they're like, that was weird. Like, she's supposed to be 8, but she like understood something complex, but then also acts like a kid and like likes a doll or whatever. Huh. And then at one point, I think the whole thing, she injures the son or something, or he figures it out. He like sees her doing something, and he's like this is weird, and she like attacks him. He gets very injured. Orphan, creepy movie. It's good. It's creepy. And then she like comes onto the dad, and he's like what's going on? And then they find out whoever like the person who set up you like for adoption, especially from a foreign country. Right. You need like a sponsor. Yeah. They like call them frantically, and they're like, it's not. She was like an escaped criminal who's like 30, had like done this to multiple families. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
It's a wild movie, but
Often.
Good.
Watch that.
Anything else?
No.
I'm good.
We didn't talk about
Good
it.
movies.
We didn't talk about it on Patrick Swayze.
No, because we want to do a whole episode.
Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Want to do a whole episode on Patrick.
Okay, as long as we. That's all right. That's
You ever seen the Family Guy episode making fun of Roadhouse?
No.
Oh my god.
He's punching everyone.
He's just saying Roadhouse.
Say Roadhouse. And
He's just attacking me.
Have to watch it.
That's a great. It's like it might not even be the whole episode. It might just be a bit in an episode, but I think it's like an entire. It's a recurring joke over an episode.
Could be a long part of the episode.
I think,
when he
yeah.
fights the chicken,
Yeah.
it goes on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Roadhouse, and he just like punches somebody, or Roundhouse kicks him in the face.
And I got something to do tonight.
See? There you go.
Perfect.
You can find that. But I think we're good.
I always lean towards comedy. Any movie, that's where I would lean towards a comedy movie.
I like action.
Naked Gun. You see Liam Neeson?
I probably watch
in the
more
remake?
action movies than other movies. Liam Neeson, what?
He was in. They remade the Naked Gun.
I heard that was very good.
He did it. He did. He really did a
You
good
saw
job.
it?
remake
I haven't
movie?
seen it. I heard that was
Didn't see it.
really good. I know Chris said he loved it.
It was funny.
I'll have to
Not
check
as
that
funny
out.
as Leslie Nielsen, but funny. And he's out of character
'Cause it's Liam Neeson.
It's Liam Neeson. You know.
Gotcha. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Thanks for listening. And then as always,
Stay angry and not amused.